There are many people who are very touchy and very super sensitive. When anybody criticizes them, they feel very disheartened. They feel sad and depressed. They feel frustrated. Whereas, even when you are being criticized, you should not feel that much sad and disappointed. Even criticism, if you have very positive attitude towards life, even criticism has something better to offer to you. And if you cannot learn from your criticism, perhaps you haven't developed a positive attitude towards life. I must share one very great scientific fact with you, that when the scientists landed on the moon, they were surprised to see the various landforms over there, because the kind of landforms that they had seen on the earth, the landforms on the moon were entirely different. The landforms like hills, the mountains, the plateaus on the earth, they are beautifully shaped because continuously the winds are blowing and they're eroding away the edgy parted of those plateaus, mountains and hills. Whereas on the moon, whatever landform was there, that was not at all beautiful. If the hill was pointed over there, if the hill was edgy over there, whatever shape it had, millions of years have passed but nothing good has happened to them, or they haven't refined over the passage of time. The scientists were not able to understand why this has happened. On one hand, the rocks, the mountains, the hills, the plateaus and all of the landforms that were there on the moon were very, very edgy, very, very pointed, were lacking in beauty. Whereas all the landforms on the earth were looking very beautiful, they were very polished, they were well rounded. After long deliberations, they came to the conclusion that because there is no rain on the moon, there is no winds don't blow on the moon, because there is nothing to oppose them. When the rains happen on the earth, they continuously erode away the negative part from all these landforms which are there on the earth. Similarly, if you are being opposed, means when the winds of opposition, when the rainfalls of opposition are blowing against you, you need to keep one thing in mind, that they are going to add beauty to your personality. All the opposition, all the critical appreciation or criticism gives you something. It will never take away anything if you have positive attitude in life. If somebody is giving you compliment, if somebody is praising you in life, you should treat it as a positive energy. You should seek a fund of energy from the compliment you get from the friends, and that you should use for the new adventures in life. And whenever somebody is criticizing you, even then that criticism has to be taken very positively. Use that criticism for self-introspection and try to find out if the criticism that was directed towards you has anything to teach you. And if you are truly, if that criticism is teaching you something, perhaps nobody can do better service to you than your critics. Therefore, a very famous Hindi poet once said, निंदक नेरे राखिए आंगन कुटी छबाए बिन तेल साबुन बिन निर्मल करत सुभाए. It simply means that even if you don't have land to offer to the critics around you, please get some cottage or a room built in your compound within the precinct of your home, so that keep the critics as close as possible, because critics do a great job to you. They will purify you, they will refine you, they will add beauty to your personality without using any detergent or without using any chemical or without using any soap or without using any cosmetic products. So critics play a very important role. Moreover, one should be thankful to the critics, keeping this fact in the mind that these poor guys, they don't have time for self-transformation. They don't have time for self-improvement, for self-development. Instead, they are directed towards you and they are giving time and energy to analyze your weakness, and they are offering you all the bad, all the, whatever is lacking in you, all the negative things in you which are there in you. If you're not able to note them down, they all have been noted down by them, and they've prepared a manual of weak points that is there in you. So simply go through that. And if you truly find that you lack the qualities, or if you lack in the qualities pointed out by your critics, try to learn something from that. So in both the conditions, if you're gifted with the positive frame of mind, both criticism and compliments will help you a lot in life. But if you lack positive attitude of mind, even the slightest negative remark by your friend or by your foe will simply drain you of all the energy that you have, will drain you of all the positivity you have, will drain you off with all the power of initiative that is there in you. So be positive in life. Take criticism and compliment alike. Praise should be used as a fund of energy for new adventures. Criticism should be used as a fund of knowledge for greater things in life. In both the conditions, the aim of life is to move ahead, to evolve, to grow. And both this knowledge or energy both play a very important role there. Praise will give you energy, criticism will give you knowledge. Use both this knowledge and energy to forge ahead in the journey of life, to move ahead in the journey of life, and keep thanking the detractors, the people, the critics who always speak negative about you, because that will lend you tremendous strength. It has been observed over the ages that when the strong winds blow and they try to pull out a plant or a tree, the more they try to pull it out, the more a tree deepens its roots into the earth. Means the more winds blow, the more a tree grows stronger in life. Similarly, when the winds of opposition will blow against you, they will simply strengthen you. They can never uproot you. Opposition can only strengthen you. Opposition can only add beauty to your personality if you have positive attitude towards life. And if you lack in the positive attitude, definitely they can have a damaging impact on you. They can simply leave you frustrated, sad and disappointed. And if you carry them for a long time, even they can leave the scars of depression there in your personality as well. So please keep these relations, important relations of life in mind, and move ahead as happily as possible.